Hello guys, this is Malati. Welcome to our Excuse Me Max channel. In the video la 9th Max NCERT syllabus la chapter 5 Introduction to Euclid's Geometry pakaporom. Euclidean geometry is the study of geometrical shapes and figures based on different axioms and theorems. It is basically introduced for flat surfaces or plane surfaces. Geometry is derived from the Greek words geo, which means earth, and metron, which means to measure. So geometry is the measure of the earth or shapes present on the earth. Now history of Euclid geometry. Geometry is widely used in the history of mankind for various purposes. Ancient humans have a very deep knowledge of geometry. One of the earliest cities of the world, such as in Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, historians have found that these cities are planned with proper drainage systems and other facilities. Also, one of the wonders of the world, the Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, cannot be built without the knowledge of geometry. In the history enna, ancient people like India, China, Greece, Babylonia, ingella இந்த geometry study பண்ணி various practical purpose-க்கு யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. Egyptians தான் first geometry-யை யூஸ் பண்ணி அவங்க land-ஐ survey பண்ணாங்க. So this geometry is widely used in many countries for various purposes. For example, one of the earliest cities of the world, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, proper drainage system kondu vandanga. Likewise, one of the wonders of the world, the pyramid-ayum Egyptians the geometry use பண்ணி தான் build பண்ணினாங்க. So ancient humans க்கு deep knowledge of geometry இருந்தது. அந்த knowledge just pyramid கட்டுறதுக்கும் canals கட்டுறதுக்கும் தான் யூஸ் ஆச்சு. They faced several practical problems in various ways. அந்த ப்ராப்ளம் சரி பண்ணுறதுக்கு ஈஜிப்டியன்ஸ் நியூ டெக்னிக்ஸ் எல்லாம் கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க. எவ்ரிதிங் வாஸ் இன் அன்சிஸ்டமேட்டிக் மேனர். ஸோ தே நீடட் சம் அட்வான்ஸ்மெண்ட் இன் த ஃபீல்ட் ஆஃப் ஜியோமெட்ரி. ஸோ திஸ் அட்வான்ஸ்மெண்ட் வாஸ் ட்ரேஸ்ட் பேக் டு த கிரீக் ஃபிலாசபர் அண்ட் மேத்தமெட்டிஷியன் Euclid. He is also known as the father of geometry. He used to study the work of the mathematicians who preceded him. இவருக்கு முன்னாடி இருந்த மேத்தமெட்டிஷியன்ஸ் ஒர்க் எல்லாம் கலெக்ட் பண்ணி ரீஅரேஞ்ச் பண்ணி அதில் இருந்து ஏதாவது புதுசாக கண்டுபிடிப்பார். ஆல்ரெடி இருந்த மேத்தமெட்டிக்கல் ஃபேக்ட்ஸில் இருந்து he will derive various theorems and he compiled his findings in his famous book titled The Elements. The book Elements is divided into 13 chapters and each chapter is called a book. In Elements, Euclid has written 23 definitions describing like points, lines, planes, surfaces, circles, etc. And also he gives various axioms or postulates which we are going to discuss here. What is the basic concepts of Euclidean geometry? There are two types of Euclidean geometry: plane geometry, which is 2-dimensional, solid geometry, which is 3-dimensional. The most basic terms of geometry are a point, a line and a plane. A point has no dimension. Next we'll go to the Euclid's definition. இங்க நம்ம syllabus படி 7 definitions தான் இருக்கு. So we will see only the 7 definitions here. They are: a point is that which has no part. That is, anything which has no component is called point. No component na length, breadth, height irukadu. Next, second one, a line is breadthless. That is, a length without breadth is called line. Third one, the ends of a line are points. That is, the end points of any line are called points. Next, fourth one, a straight line is a line that lies evenly with the points on itself. That is, if a line lies evenly with the points on itself, then it is called a straight line. Next, fifth one, a surface is that which has length and breadth only. That is, any object which has length and breadth only is called surface. Next, the edges of a surface are lines. Seventh one, a plane surface is a surface that lies evenly with the straight lines on it. So these are the 7 definitions of Euclid. இந்த டெஃபினிஷன்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சும் புரியாத மாதிரி இருக்கா? எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணலையேன்னு யோசிக்கிறீங்களா? சம் ஆஃப் த டேர்ம்ஸ் லைக் பார்ட், லென்த், பிரெத் எல்லாம் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணலாம். பட் இப்போ பார்ட் டிஃபைன் பண்ணால் ஏரியான்னு வரும். தென் ஏரியாவை டிஃபைன் பண்ணணும். ஸோ ஒவ்வொன்றா டிஃபைன் பண்ண இன்னொன்று வந்துகிட்டே இருக்கும் வித் நோ எண்ட். அதனால் மேத்தமேட்டிஷியன்ஸ் என்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னா சம் ஆஃப் த டேர்ம்ஸை அன்டிஃபைன்டாக விட்டுட்டாங்க. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி ஃபியூ டேர்ம்ஸ் அன்டிஃபைன்டாக இருக்கும். ஸோ இன் ஜாமெட்ரி we take a point, a line and a plane as undefined terms. இங்க planeனா Euclid's wordsல plane surface. Definition அடுத்தது Euclid assumes certain properties which were not to be proved, that is which were obvious universal truth. He had divided them into two types, axioms and postulates. What is this axiom? Mathematics na உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் logic. For every problem in mathematics there is a solution. Mathematical problems are mostly solved by theorems, formulas and axioms. இதில் theorems and formulasக்கு proper mathematical proof இருக்கும். ஆனால் mathematicsல some statementை அப்படியே accept பண்ணுற மாதிரி இருக்கும். அதுதான் axioms. Here Euclid gave 10 axioms and subdivided them into 5 axioms and 5 postulates. அது என்ன postulates-னு யோசிப்பீங்க. Postulates are meant for a specific field like geometry, whereas axioms are applicable in every field of science. இதுதான் axiomக்கும் postulateஸ்க்கும் உள்ள difference. Now we will go to the Euclid's axioms. First one, things which are equal to same thing are equal to one another. That is, if the two things are equal to a common thing, that is if P is equal to Q and S is equal to Q, then these are equal to one another. Then P is equal to S. Here P and S are two things and Q is common. Next second one, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. Here P is equal to Q are equals. Then add S to both P and Q, then the result will also be equal. That is P plus S is equal to Q plus S. Next third one, if equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equal. This is same as second one. If P is equal to Q, subtract S from both P and Q, then the result will be the same. That is P minus S is equal to Q minus S. Fourth axiom, things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. ரெண்டு figure ஒரே மாதிரி எடுத்துக்கோங்க, then they must be equal to one another. Next fifth one, the whole is greater than the part. The circle is divided into 4 parts and each part is smaller than the whole circle. So the whole circle is greater than the smaller part. Sixth one, things which are double of the same things are equal to one another. This is the double of the two semicircles. So the two semicircles are equal to each other. Next seventh one, things which are halves of the same things are equal to one another. This is vice versa of the sixth axiom. That is the other way round. Next, postulates. The assumptions which are very specific in geometry are called postulates. There are 5 postulates by Euclid. First one, a straight line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. From this figure, first postulate says that there is at least one straight line passes through 2 points. That is from point A to point B ஒரு line draw பண்ணலாம். ஆனால் அந்த பாயிண்டில் we can draw many other lines. Second postulate, a terminated line can be produced indefinitely. Euclid terms படி line segment is a terminated line. We know that a line segment can be extended in any of the direction as in this figure. Next third postulate, a circle can be drawn with any center and any radius. Line segmentல இருந்து ஒரு point centerா வச்சு ஒரு circle வரையலாம். இதில் AB is a line segment. அந்த ரேடியஸ் வச்சு சென்டர் ஏல இருந்து சர்க்கிள் ட்ரா பண்ணலாம். Fourth one, all right angles are equal to one another. You know that right angle is equal to 90 degree. In this figure, angle DCA, angle DCB, angle HGF and angle HGE are equal to 90 degree. Next fifth postulate, if a straight line falling on two straight lines makes the interior angles on the same side of it taken together is less than 2 right angles, then the two straight lines, if produced indefinitely, meet on that side on which the sum of the angles is less than 2 right angles. For example, in the figure 1, the line EF is intersecting the lines AB and CD. இப்போ இந்த 2 lines parallel இல்லையான்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா? இந்த மாதிரி கேசஸ்ல தான் யூக்ளிட்ஸ் 5th postulates சொல்லியிருக்காரு. If the sum of the interior angles is less than 2 right angles, then the two lines will intersect at a particular point if extended indefinitely. Figure la AB and CD are two lines intersected by the third line EF. We need to find if they are parallel or not. Idhula angle AEF and angle EFC are interior angles on the left hand side of the intersecting lines. That is, angle AEF plus angle EFC is less than 180 degree. So left hand side la the lines AB and CD extend panna meet agum. Ana right hand side la meet agadu as in figure 3. So other side la, that is right hand side la, angle BEF plus angle EFD is greater than 180 degree irukum. This means that if a straight line falling on two straight lines makes the interior angles on the same side of it taken together is less than 2 right angles, then the two straight lines, if produced indefinitely, meet on that side on which the sum of the angles is less than 2 right angles. So this is fifth postulate. So இதோட இந்த introduction முடிஞ்சது. Next exercise next video la பார்க்கலாம். Thanks for watching. Subscribe பண்ணுங்க, share பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.